Let's just get one thing straight right now. In a world where weakness is basically the default, where distraction is the drug and comfort is the coffin, your mind is either your greatest weapon or your biggest enemy. There is no middle ground.
So today, we're digging into a blueprint for building a mind that is truly fortified. And look, this isn't that fluffy, temporary motivation stuff. This is about forging a mind that absolutely refuses to break. Let's get into it.
Okay, first principle, and this one rips the Band-Aid right off. The real war, it isn't out there, it's not your job, it's not the economy, it's not your past. The real war is in here. It's the battle you fight every single day, right inside your own head.
So let me ask you, straight up, who is that one person, that one voice that is constantly holding you back? The one making excuses for you, telling you to just quit when things get a little hard? Who's the real source of your biggest obstacles? Well, they're staring right back at you in the mirror.
And yep, that's the answer. This is what radical ownership looks like. The second you stop blaming everything and everyone else and just accept this, that's when you take all the power back. The problem starts with you, but guess what? So does the solution. And that is the most important first step you can take.
Every single morning, your mind is going to try to sabotage you. You know that little voice, right? It whispers, you're tired, just stay in bed. This is too hard, quit now. The weak mind actually listens to that. It negotiates, it debates with the voice of weakness. But the strong mind, it just executes. It acts without needing to feel like it, killing those whispers of doubt before they even get a chance to grow.
All right, so how do we actually build this thing? Let's talk about the forging process. And we have to start by calling out the silent killer of all greatness, comfort. It's the enemy that pretends to be your friend. It's that warm blanket that feels good while it's smothering all your potential. To build something unbreakable, you have to get addicted to the things that other people run away from.
So many people get this twisted. They confuse motivation with discipline. But motivation, it's just a feeling. It's an unreliable emotion that comes and goes. You can't build a fortress on shifting sand, right? Discipline, on the other hand, that's a choice. That's the bedrock. It's showing up when you're sick, tired, sore, heartbroken. It's the system that you fall back on when your feelings inevitably fail you.
So how do you actually build this discipline? You start small, with deliberate acts of discomfort. You have to willingly step into the fire. I'm serious. Take a cold shower tomorrow morning. No excuses. Do the workout even when you're exhausted. Sit in total silence instead of grabbing your phone. Every single time you do this, you're adding another layer to your mental armor. You're proving to yourself that you can suffer and still move forward.
And this gets to a core truth. Life is going to bring you pain. It's going to bring struggle. You don't get a vote on that. The only choice you have is whether you meet that struggle prepared or completely unprepared. Suffering by design, choosing voluntary hardship, that's how you train for the inevitable, involuntary battles that life is going to throw at you.
Okay, next up, and this is huge. You cannot forge high-grade steel in a dumpster fire. Your mind is being programmed by everything you consume. You have to think of it like a mental diet. What you're feeding your mind is directly determining how strong or how weak it's going to be.
Make no mistake, your mind is constantly being programmed. Inputs like gossip, drama, and negativity, that's mental poison. It makes you weak, reactive, and chaotic. But things like books, strategy, real wisdom from mentors, that is mental fuel. It sharpens you. You have to do a ruthless audit of what you're letting through the door.
So here's the bottom line. Your environment, and that includes the people you surround yourself with and the content you consume, it has to support your mission. You've got to be ruthless here. Curate your inputs, delete what makes you weaker, and double down on everything that makes you sharper.
Now, let's talk about something that is absolutely non-negotiable. There is a direct, unbreakable link between your physical resilience and your mental toughness. You cannot separate them. One literally forges the other.
Think about it. Every single lift, every rep, every step you take when you're pushing your limits, that's a mental training session. When your lungs are on fire and your muscles are screaming and you do not stop, you are literally programming your mind. You are teaching it how to endure, how to smash through what you thought were your limits, how to keep going when every single instinct is screaming at you to quit.
And look, this is a hard truth. A weak body teaches the mind to quit early. It's always looking for comfort, always trying to avoid strain. But a strong, sharp body, it tells the mind something completely different. It tells the mind, we keep going. It teaches the mind how to become dangerous.
This brings us to the final, most decisive stage of this whole transformation. This is about total, unconditional commitment. It's about creating a point of no return. You have to completely remove the option of going back to the old, weaker version of you. The concept is burning the ships. If you keep a way back, a path back to your old habits, your old friends, your old comfort zones, then you will inevitably use it the second things get difficult. Real commitment means you destroy that path of retreat. No just-in-case plans, no escape routes. The only way is forward.
And this is the powerful result of that kind of commitment. Transformation stops being a choice, it becomes a necessity. When retreat is literally impossible, you are forced to adapt, you are forced to overcome, and you are forced to succeed. The new version of you has no choice but to rise from the ashes of the old.
So after all this work, this discipline, this voluntary suffering, what's the reward? What's the point of it all? It's one word: freedom. The profound freedom that comes when no person, no circumstance, no loss can control you or break you. That is the reward.
And so we end with this, because an unbreakable mind, it's not a gift. It's built, brick by painful brick, choice by choice, every single day. The work never, ever ends. So the choice is yours, and you have to make it right now. Will you do the work to strengthen your mind, or will you let it rot in the comfort of modern life? The choice is yours.